Hello, LoveTubers! LoveTubers! The witch is in. The witch is in. We're back with Freedom TV. How you loving? It's Monday morning, and I have something delicious for us today. We're going to do the 14 Secrets to Success by Napoleon Hill. And we're going to pause for a moment so that we get everybody together. Come on in, come on in, come on in. This time I'm using StreamYard today. So come on in and hold for a moment. I'm going to flip you around so you can see the view until we get started. Ha! Here's the view of Miami. About to get started. Matter of fact, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Hi, Miami. Hi, Miami. Hi. Oh, Joe, what, Jack? How you loving? All right, day. How you loving? Oh, my God, Jaja, how you loving? Okay, so we're going to sit this right here for 1 second. I'll be right back. Come on in, peeps. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, peeps. Come on in. Come on in, peeps. Come on in, peeps. We're talking success today. Success. Freedom TV. Plus, you know I had to get the earrings, okay? Don't play. You know how to get the earrings. I love you. I love you. I love you. All right, let's get this computer situated. Gotta slim down this midriff. All right. Ooh, hold on. Let me get this right for you. Hold on. Whoa. Let's do it, family. Let's do it. Let me get the bell. Let me get the bell, family. Money in the vortex. Money in the vortex, hunting. Look at your hair. New member. Hey, Derry, how you loving? Oh, you're spending the day outside studying, coloring, and relaxing. I love it. That sounds like the perfect day. New member, everyone, welcome Jaja. Jaja, is that you from the Wealth and Wellness Vortex? Is that you, Jaja? Now, family. First of all, hi. How you loving? I'm so happy to see you this morning. I'm so happy. All last week, I taught in the Covenant of Christian Witches Mystery School group. And it was very, very, very beautiful because Friday was the full moon. So we got to do a full moon spell in the mystery school. The second that spell ended, very interesting things happened. As a matter of fact, I started to put this on my stories. A fly flew toward the circle and dropped dead. It's very fascinating, as if he flew into a wall, I don't know if it's a he or she or an it. It was almost like the fly flew into a wall and dropped right dead, right where the magic circle was. So apparently the energy was so high. Happy full moon. You're loved. You are so adored. If you do not know how valuable you are to this whole universe of life, This witch showed up today to tell you you are absolutely necessary, vital to this universe of life, especially with what we have going on now, especially with people of a darker hue, my people, rising to a rightful place in humanity. I never say anyone's better than anyone else. I'm not on that tip. And I'm not on the tip of loving Black people means hating white people. I'm not on that tip either. I'm on the tip of loving everyone. I love everyone, because if you saw how many white people was in our family, you would understand that I don't think anybody in my family is all the way Black. And our whole family, we had a big family reunion yesterday. If I show you my family, they're quite blended. So this is not about hating on white people. This is not about hating on any group of people. This is about honoring all people, that there is no group of people that should automatically draw the ire, the hate, the disregard for life, and the utter debasement as Black people have tolerated in these United States for hundreds of years. That ends now. It's over. That age is over. And it wasn't over because, or I got to say, I'm saying it isn't over because we appeal to some people in the higher ups to try to treat us differently. No, that's never how revolution comes. Revolution comes when the people stand up. And on Friday, in the full moon ritual, we did Psalm 20, and it was a powerful line in Psalm 20. And it says, "We shall rise up and stand firm." It says it right in Psalm 20. If you are not a member of the Christian Witches Mystery School Facebook group, go join it. The link will be below this vid. And we rise up. That means all people rise up. That means white people, Chinese people, Japanese people have been standing in solidarity with Black people, saying no more, that we're all equal players at the table. That Dr. King's dream has come true. That all people are at the table equally together, that there's an equanimity in this race of humanity. There's not many races, there's one race. It's called the human race. And no one group is better than the other, and no one group is worse than the other. And I'm very happy. I am so happy and so proud of our Black young people who have said enough. I'm so proud of them. I now know we can pass the baton to people who are worthy of us passing the baton. You see, I come from the age of Angela Davis. I come from the age of the Black Panthers. I come from the age of Martin, Medgar, Malcolm. I was born in the 60s. I'm a child of the 60s. And we were looking at our young people for a while, and we were questioning. I was anyway. These young millennials, y'all look a little too self-absorbed. Do you not know that this world is not something that you need to be in your device all day long without your eyes open? I had a concern for our young people for a minute. No more. I'm proud of them. I'm no longer concerned for them. I'm very proud of them because I see them rising up. I see them being aware. I see them answering the call to destiny and their greatness. I see them lifting the race. I see you, young people. Yeah, we can pass the baton. So today, it's Money Monday. So I wanted to say that and offer that for everyone here to let you know you are so loved. You are so vital. If you're Black, you're rising up. You're standing up to our rightful place. We're not asking for anything. We're simply assuming our rightful place. Royalty restored. And for all the other colors of people, Black people, red people, green people, yellow people, white people, all the colors of people. Thank you for standing in solidarity with Black people. Thank you. I love that. I love it. And I applaud it, and I see you, and I thank you. Now, today, it's Money Monday on Freedom TV. And because it's Money Monday, something came to me to share with you today that will be absolutely magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. We need to stop hating on one another, rise up against the evil dark forces that rule the world through money and power. Hello. Come on. We get to rise up, and we get to stand for what's right. It's not right to kill a person with no compunction. I mean, we're not even talking about race here. We're talking about what's right and what's not right, and that what's not right is not going to be acceptable any longer. And I wrote a piece on Medium. I wrote a post on Medium. It's my first post ever on Medium. So follow me on Medium. You know, I'm a writer and I write books, and I used to blog a lot. So I'm going to start blogging again. I blog at christianwitches.com. I also blog now on Medium, and I do some blogging at our Patreon. I haven't blogged there in a while, but I will be, because I have a lot to say. And in the blog post that I wrote, this is what I wrote. America, you're a liar. You're a liar, America, because you said truth and just liberty for all. That's what you said. But you have Black men locked up behind bars. You're a liar. America, you said land of the home of the brave, land of the free, home of the brave. Well, that's not true, because this whole America was built on the backs of Black slave labor. That's just history. That's just the truth. So no, this is not land of the free, nor is it home of the brave. It is the home of cowards. Cowards who kill unarmed people because they think they have the force. They don't have power. Because behold, I saw George Floyd's spirit lift up above his body and look down at all those cowards. No, America, you're a liar, a murderer, and a coward. I said it. Land of the free, home of the slave. Hello. America, it's time to pay your debt. Your debt has come due. And there is nothing that can stay the hand of karma. What you sow, you think you're gonna sow destruction and hate and breed peace and unity? Won't happen. Condoleezza Rice said it perfect. She said, America has a birth defect, and the birth defect is slavery. And until America comes to terms with its bloody seed start, basically come here, ravage the people that were already here and kill them. They killed them before they killed Black people. They killed the red people, and mass extinction of red people before Black people even came here. So I have to acknowledge that before they even set up these United States, they killed the red people first. And the red people that they thought were the enemy were already living here in harmony with the land. My great, she's about 6 grandmothers up, is a Cherokee Indian. We were talking about her yesterday. Yeah, they came, at first they ransacked them. And the same ransackers came to Africa and ransacked Black people next. Now, if these are ransackers, they already ransacked red people, they ransacked Black people. How long before they ransack you? It's what they do. They just go about, they did it to Jewish people in another country. They did it to brown people, Aboriginal people in Australia. This is what people who ransack, murder, pillage, plunder, and take from my own. This is mine. And then you're going to set up a country where people already lived, and you're going to name it America. And then you're going to set up a false front of what it is. We stand for liberty for all. Whip back, get over here, slave, and bring me my coffee. While they were writing the paper. Does anyone see that? While they were writing the Constitution, they would take a break, go whip their slaves, and then come back. And you think that was never going to have to be called to account? And you thought karma doesn't apply to me. That's what sociopaths think. Karma doesn't apply to me. I'm above. I am above. Look at a police officer. That picture is so disturbing to my consciousness. I have been praying and praying and praying on that consciousness of a police officer with a knee on the back of a black man. That thing is so disturbing. We ought to burn down this whole motherfucking country for that. And I'm a minister. Burn the thing down. You know why? Because the false foundation is faulty. It will fall. Like you see it now. Like you see it now. My daughter told me yesterday, Mom, they're bringing down all them statues. All them statues of founding fathers. They wasn't my founding fathers. My founding fathers are across the pond in the motherland. My founding fathers didn't say nothing about pillaging and raping and murdering and killing and slaughtering. They didn't teach us that. They taught us that I am one with the all. They taught me what I do to someone else, I do to myself. They taught me pride. They taught me family. They taught me hold your head high, ye are gods. They taught me royalty. They taught me there was a crown on my head. They taught me what you reap, you sow. So sow good seed. But the sociopaths, I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about sociopaths. We still have them. A sociopath in the name of Bill Gates who wants to stick a fucking needle in every man, woman, and child alive. Do you hear how a sociopath thinks and speaks? They think they have the right to speak for all of us. Wow, I just look at him. What a sociopath. Sociopaths. America, your chickens have come home to roost. And that's all I have to say about that in this moment. We shall now move on to Napoleon Hill's 14 Secrets of Success. I'll tell you a story, boys and girls. Now, first of all, get yourself, because I'm about success and wealth. This whole channel is about spirituality. You're on Freedom TV. Free your mind. I'm here for your freedom spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. I am Reverend ValerieLove, okay? And I am known as KAISI. And so I'm here for your freedom. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm here to invite you, inspire you to stand up and think on your own. Come out the matrix. So if you desire, make yourself a nice, beautiful dream book. This is one of mine, the jewels all over. And then write in your dream book all of the things that are of import to you. And the jewels and the gems that you'd like to carry with you throughout life. And you can certainly color in it if you like. I have some coloring because I love to color. I love to color. It's just like Jerry, I love to color. So when I color, I put some, let me show you some of my creations. When I color, I put some of the creations in my dream book. So these are a few of the creations that I have. Okay, these are a few creations that I have. And I plan to map it out and make this really beautiful, beautiful book. I've started on one page already. Okay, and make it extremely inspiring for yourself. Then what I have in the back, which I pretty much write in the back of almost all my books, are pages for the vision of your life. What are you creating? What are you bringing into existence? What are you creating? You should make bookmarks, KAISI Princess. Yeah, that is so amazing that you say that. You know why? Years ago, let me tell you something about. By the way, let me show you this bookmark that I have in here. You'll know that's my totem right there. It's my totem. So I have a bookmark in here. Let me tell you something about when I first started doing this work 15 years ago. Princess, you done took me back. Princessa, you done took me back. So many years ago when I first started this work, it was back 15 years ago. It was in April of 2005. That's right, April of 2005. And it was a big event that I was doing. In the event, I went and I did radio advertising. I was on radio, all of that, right? And the event that I was doing was called, What is God Saying About Your Money? The church people were mad at me, but hey, church people stay mad at me. I feel like if you're not pissing people off, are you really living? But anyway, I was doing my workshop, and the workshop was in April, and I had it timed to where in June there was going to be this retreat. And I was doing a retreat for the weekend. It was called the Divine Life's Purpose Women's Retreat. Divine Life's Purpose, for you to live your purpose, understand your purpose, and move in your purpose, right? So I had the one-day workshop, and the one-day workshop was where I was going to teach. And this was going to, then after teaching, I was going to invite people to come to register for the paid 2-day retreat. And the retreat was the Divine Life's Purpose Women's Retreat. And it was going to be all day Saturday, all day Sunday, where I would teach all of these things. I would teach the integration of spirituality and money, because I had just sold my financial planning practice in 2004 at American Express, right? Well, I'm getting ready for this retreat. So we had the April event, and then now we get to the retreat in June. All these 20-something women registered for my first retreat ever. Never did a retreat before. I'm preparing all the materials. I prepared the binders for all of them. I got this together and that together and that together. And guess what I made, Princessa? Bookmarks. Because I'm a real crafty kind of person. Got all these bookmarks, got the paper and cut the paper out and laminated it and put the little hole in there and then put the ribbon through. Princessa, I made so many bookmarks. Then I made, for a long time, I used to make greeting cards. Oh my goodness, people would buy them greeting cards like crazy at events. Then I went to making these box sets. Oh my God, you're taking me back now, because we used to do so much in person, right? All of our events we used to do in person with our people. And so I was doing a book tour, and I went to New Jersey to speak at this book event that Unity Church invited me there. The pastor invited me there to speak to everyone in the church that had bought the book and read the book. So all these folks bought the book and read the book. So I bring with me myself and my assistant. We bring these box sets that I had created. What did I create the box set with? A journal, candles, some homemade, some handmade. Look, I had an Etsy store before Etsy was invented. I was just carrying it around. I didn't know anything about Etsy, right? I was just doing what I was called to do and doing what I was inspired to do. And I love all that stuff. I love it. So Princessa, you just took me back, because I tell you one thing. I bring it back. Okay, I'll bring it back. Oh my God. So now when we do the book tour, which we're going to do coming up for How to Be a Christian Witch. If you don't have none of my books yet, I have to question if you love me. I'm kidding. I know you love me. But look, if you don't go and buy my books, buying books is support. Buy the books, buy the books, buy the books, give the books away, buy the books, buy the books. If you got How to Be a Christian Witch, get the paperback and the Kindle. Buy the books. That's support. Yes, that's support that keeps the work expanding. I cannot do this work without all of us continuing to pour into the work and expanding the work. So keep buying the books, and by all means, please do reviews. Let's get into these 14 secrets of success. Napoleon Hill. Number 1. If you do these 14, you wouldn't be able to stop the money from coming into your bank account. Money just is always flowing into my bank account. Why? Because I live by this, and because of many other practices that cause it to be that way. And it wasn't always that way. And I can manifest at will, and so can you. I'm not special. You can do it. Here's one of the patterns, the blueprints that you use for manifestation of wealth and success. Number 1, deep breath. I render more service than I ask people to pay for. That means when people pay for your coaching, give them something extra. It's called the little 101%. You would be amazed at the 101%. If you consistently give people more than what they paid for, you will be amazed. You will never be in debt. All your debt will start to melt away. And the universe will see you as a very beneficent, benevolent being to all of life. And then what does it do to all beneficent forms of life? It pours good on you so that you can continue to bring more good to life. You actually will have access to more resources because you are benevolent. Let me also state, get the book, The Science of Getting Rich. Now, we're going to link it up below this vid. And when you go to this link below the vid where the books are, it's going to take you to ValerieLove.com. When you go to ValerieLove.com, that's right, Jasha, that I give more to people than what they pay for. Now, you're going to get this book. Now, let's break this down, right? Let's make this, let's approach this from the master level. It would seem, well, Reverend Val, I'm going to be out. If I give people more than they paid me, it's not equal. I'm going to lose. No. I'll show you why. Get the book, The Science of Getting Rich. And he says the exact same thing in a different, now The Science of Getting Rich is my personal Getting Wealthy Bible, in addition to the Bible and the Abundance book. Go to ValerieLove.com. Please use our Amazon link. Yes, it is an affiliate link. And yes, you do support the channel when you do that. Yay! The Science of Getting Rich says, I give more to people in use value than they give to me in money value. Let's say that again. Say it with me. I give more to people in use value in their lives than they give to me in money value. There is no greater principle for that than a book. I write a book. It takes me, I don't know how long to write a book. But I only charge you $8.88 for the book. You take the book. You use the book. You get the benefit from the book. And I pray the benefit you get from the book is far beyond the $8.88. Okay? This is an absolute principle. Give to people more in use value than they give you in money value. Whoa. If you master this, you'll never be without money. I promise you. You couldn't, literally, I'm at the place that I can't be without money. Every time I looked up this morning, there was a deposit coming into my bank account. I don't even know where that deposit came from. I don't have to know. It came from the universe. I promise you, you will always have money and more will always be coming. Number 2, I engage in no transaction. Say it with me. I engage in no transaction intentionally that does not benefit all whom it affects. Ooh. Let's say it again. Number 2, I engage in no transaction intentionally that does not benefit all whom it affects. That means when I come to the table, I applied this in real estate, and let me tell you something, I made so much money in real estate. See, these are principles that apply everywhere you go. I don't care if it's the stock market, real estate, personal life, personal relationships, interpersonal relationships, health, wealth, it applies to everything. When I was in real estate, here's the practical application of this, because we want to make this practical. If you can't use spirituality in the supermarket, what's the good? What's the good? It's just esoteric. It's floating somewhere up in the air. I need to use it. Okay, here's what it looks like. I'm at the real estate table. I'm about to make a real estate transaction. And if I have in my mind, we are going to come to an agreement that benefits everyone here. Most people come to the real estate table. What can I get? I want to make a deal that's going to work for me. Do you see how that's already going against life? Because they're trying to get something that works for me. No, that's not it. And those people, they always fall and crash. Always. Maybe they make $1 billion and they wind up jumping out the window. Don't look at their success. Proverbs says that. Psalm said that. Don't look at the success of stupid people. Don't envy the success of stupid people. Do not. Because it's just a matter of time before they blow their brains out, or they stand in front of a train, or they jump off the roof. You've seen it. I don't care how much money they stack up. Get me. Yeah, you'll stack up money and you'll be a wretched wreck, because at night you'll be wondering who's going to steal your stuff. You won't have peace. You will not have peace, which means you will not win. Okay. Here is what I intentionally engage in no transaction intentionally that does not benefit all whom it affects. So when I approach the settlement table or the real estate table or the negotiation table, as Stephen Covey taught in the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. See, we're seeking to be motherfucking badasses at this shit. We're not here to be average, normal, walking around the streets looking like a regular person. You're not a regular person. You are an astounding, infinite being, cosmic, multidimensional being of infinite power. It's time we start acting like it. So you're at the table. You are going to make a deal that benefits all. Number 3, I make no statements that I do not believe to be true. Well, I think that's a given for all of us. I make no statements that I do not believe to be true. We know what that means. Tell the truth. Like Damon John says, tell the truth, even if your voice shakes. Number 4, I have a sincere desire. Say it with me. Say it with me. I have a sincere desire in my heart to be of useful service to the greatest possible number of people. Let's say it again. I have a sincere desire. This means this is what you sincerely desire. In my heart, it's not just a bright idea in my head that comes and goes. Your head is fickle. It comes and goes. Your head says one thing this minute, it's something else. My head is crazy. My head says one thing one minute and something else the next moment. My heart doesn't change. The truth lives right here in the heart. In my heart lives. It abides with me. A sincere desire to be of the greatest possible benefit. Wait a minute. Let me get this accurate. In my heart to be of useful service. Useful. That means people can use what you give them. Useful service to the greatest possible number of people. You can do that now. You can affect millions, if not billions of people. I have affected millions of people on this planet by this YouTube channel, by books, by workshops, by retreats, and I intend to affect billions. Because this is my call. This is the call of my destiny. This is who I am. Or I've already affected billions. You've already affected billions of people because you've touched this person, they touch the next person, they touch the next person, they touch the next person. It's unquantifiable. You cannot see in quantity the quality of the changes you have made on planet Earth since your presence has graced us here. Number 5. This is a simple one. Whew. I like people better than I like money. That would have saved a lot of these crazy people out here that was working like crazy and didn't take care of their kids and didn't have a conversation with their kids and left their kids to being crazy. And next thing you know, their kids are strung out on drugs and whatnot. It sounds very simple. I like people better than I like money. I like people. Please put it in the chat. I like people better than I like money. Doesn't that sound so simple? How come we don't do it? This is very simple. I like people better than I like money. It's very simple. How come we don't do it? Now, we would do it. This is proof that we don't do it. Do you see people dashing off to work and leaving their kids in whatever kind of way? Do you see the mama dashing off to work and the kid is falling out in the daycare or whatever place because the baby don't want to really be away from the mama, and the mama don't really want to be away from the baby, and the only reason you're doing it is because of money. You like money better than you like people. You like money better than you like your kids. I said it because that's the truth. In that moment, you like money better than you like your own kids. But I'm doing this for them. No, you're fucking not. You're doing it because that's what you want to do. And that's everything we do. You're not doing jack for nobody else. I just pray I bring the truth, because the truth sets us free. And what's true is true and nothing else is true. Number 6, I am doing my best to live as well as to teach my own philosophy of success. That's why I show up every day. I am doing my best to live. It's not enough to live it, as well as teach. You've got to impress it upon other people, not manipulate people, tell people what to do, none of that. Excuse me, teach what you know, teach what your experience has been. People can draw their own conclusions. People are intelligent. You're intelligent. You can draw your own conclusions. Hey, Austin, how you loving? That's number 6. I am doing my best to live as well as to teach my own philosophy of success. That's beautiful. Number 7, if you just joined us, we are in Napoleon Hill's 14 Secrets to Success. Number 7, I accept no favors from anyone without giving favors in return. Ooh, this is how people get you all twisted up in the game. Gary Vaynerchuk teaches this, Gary Vaynerchuk teaches this because Gary Vaynerchuk says this. They're doing a deal at the table. Maybe it's a $100 million deal. And the person says, I'll throw in a $25,000 bonus. Now, the person just threw in a $25,000 bonus and you're going to accept it. That just put that person in an advantage because now you're indebted to them by $25,000. And you say, but you know what? I'm going to match your $25,000. I'm going to throw in a $25,000 bonus as well. You see, that's not accepting any favors without giving favors in return. I'm not accepting any favors. As a matter of fact, let me be the biggest giver at the table instead of, as we were speaking earlier, what's in it from me? How about, can I be the biggest giver at the table? Because you're giving from infinity. Number 8, I ask nothing of any person without having a right to that for which I ask. Ooh. Let's just take a deep breath, family. Let's just have a deep breath. I ask nothing. Say it with me. This is participatory. Thank you, Cecilia. You love it. I ask nothing of any person without having a right to that for which I ask. I would not ask for your attention unless I had earned the right to have your attention if you so choose to give it. I would not ask for money from you unless I have put forward books that now I can ask you for $19.99. I am not asking for anything for which I do not have the right to ask. And you see people asking for things all the time that they don't have the right to ask. You're asking for the body that you want, but you ain't exercised. You don't have the right to that body. You asking for a big fat bank account, but you sleeping late and falling over and smoking weed and doing whatever you feel like doing, whenever you feel like doing it, and wonder why you don't have a big bank account. You're asking for something that you do not have the right to ask for. Therefore, you're not going to get it. I see so many people in business. Now, I coach a lot of people. Most of the ones, no, I'm going to say all of them. All of the ones who do not have the bank or investments or wealth that they desire are asking for something. I ask for nothing of any person without having a right to that for which I ask. They don't have a right to it. Why? Because you didn't do the work. Number 9, I enter into no arguments with people over trivial matters. That goes without saying. Number 9, hey, come on, Aurora, you know what I'm talking about, right? Come on, baby. I enter into no arguments with people over trivial matters. I enter into no arguments with people over trivial matters. We're not going to be trivial. We're not going to argue over little petty shit. We're not gonna do that. We're far too big for that. We're far too regal and royal for that. I enter into no arguments with people over trivial matters. You know what? If it's a trivial matter, you can have it. I was next in line to go to the bathroom. Go right ahead. I'll stand. Don't give your energy and attention to trivial matters, trivial people, pettiness, littleness, smallness is beneath you. It's too small for you. Number 10. I spread the sunshine of optimism and good cheer wherever and whenever I can. Right now, the world needs you to spread the sunshine of optimism. The sunshine of optimism is we have a whole new world before us. The sunshine of optimism is we're going through labor pains to birth a baby. The sunshine of optimism is we're cleaning the slate so we can have something new rise from the ashes. People do not understand they don't understand fire. Fire is to destroy what was there that no longer serves. And from the fire, the ashes become the compost of a whole new forest. Burn the shit down. Number 11. As I was going through these today, I said, I'm going to work on that one more because I do this sometimes. Number 11, I never flatter people for the purpose of gaining their confidence. And I noticed that sometimes, say Lucy, mwah, I noticed that sometimes I flatter people to make them feel more at ease. And I'm going to stop doing that. I just noticed that in myself as I was going through the 14. When you go through the 14, just say, oh, I do that. This is the correction I'm going to make. No, oh, I shouldn't have been doing that. None of that. Simply say, oh, I see myself. I recognize myself in that one. This is the change I'm going to make. That's what a power person does. Oh, I'm not going to do that anymore. I never flatter people for the purpose of gaining their confidence because I'm a big complimenter because I'm always seeing all this amazing goodness and deliciousness in people around me. Like they're so amazing. This person's so amazing at that. That person's so amazing at that. That person's so amazing at that. I've got to make sure that my compliments are not flattery. Is a distinction. Okay. Number 12. Y'all are going to love this one. Did you struggle with that one too, Princessa? Yeah, I feel these. Okay. Number 12. Y'all are going to love this one. Coaches, tarot readers, energy healers, everyone who offers a service, listen up. This is going to be your mantra from now on. I sell counsel and advice to other people, but never offer free advice. Woo! I was like, live by it. Never offer free advice. Live by it. I sell counsel and advice to other people, but never offer free advice. Never offer free advice. Never, ever, 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 ever. Just say it to yourself. I'm never going to offer free advice from now on. Let me ask you a question. When you offered free advice, do people take it? No. They're like, don't tell me what to do. Never offer free advice. Keep your mouth shut. Keep all your secrets to yourself. And when I say keep your secrets to yourself, I don't mean don't help people. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm saying is that when it comes to your counsel, your advice, your specialty, your mastery, what you know about, people get to come and say they want it and they get to pay for it. So if you're a coach, people want to come to you to be coached. Here's where a lot of coaches go wrong. They have a discovery session. Maybe I'm stepping on your toes right now. Thank you, Princessa, for helping out Samson. Woo, Tammy, don't you love it? Don't you love it, Tammy? These things will really can't you feel them, family? LoveTubers, can you not just feel these things correcting consciousness, correcting? That's all we want. We just want to be corrected and be easily correctable so that we can reach our dream life. Now, have you ever noticed that a coach might say, hey, I do a complimentary consultation to talk with you about your financial situation or whatever, your health or whatever, what kind of coach it is, whatever kind of coach it is. And they say, in the consultation, we'll come together and, for like a free discovery session. If you coach a person in the discovery session, you are in violation of number 12. I sell counsel and advice to other people, but never offer free advice. Well, what do you mean, Val? Well, here's what happens. When I have a discovery session with someone now, my coaching, as you know, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000. Everyone on the channel that follows this channel, they already know I don't do coaching for free. I don't know if I probably did before I became a professional coach. A professional means you pay for it. That's what professional means, that you do it for money. Now, just like I'm a professional writer, I do it not for money. They pay me money to do what I love. That's really what it is. I do this. I don't do this for money. I do what I love. They pay me money. So when you're paid for it, it's considered professional, right? Now, I'm having a discovery session with a person, and a person says to me in the discovery session, we're just talking, and let's say it's a wealth discovery session to determine if they're going to become my client, and let's say invest $10,000 in coaching for themselves, not for me. I already got $10,000. I don't need your $10,000. This for you. That's the first thing people need to get straight. When you pay a coach, you're not fucking paying a coach. You're investing in yourself because they have something you want. They already have it. They don't need you. They already have it. You're trying to get it. So have the correct framework in your mind. I'm going to a person that already has what I desire to have, and I'm going to pay them so that they can shortcut me to get it rather than me trying to figure it out on my own, take it 20 million years to watch another free YouTube video. The freebies would kill you. Another free video. Come on, Clovette. Come on, Clovette. Look, if you're a coach and you have clients, send all your clients to this portion of the video. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. We love it. Right, family? Because if you're going to a coach, the coach already has it. You're the one that doesn't have it. You have identified what you desire, wealth. You'll go into a wealth coach. They already have the knowledge. They're already working it. They've already demonstrated that they have it. They already have what you want. They're working it. You go to them for support. Then you are going to pay them. Right? How many times do you see people trying to get free advice? My assistant on our team goes through my Facebook messages. I don't go through my Facebook messages. How many people WhatsApp me, Facebook message me, trying to get the answers for free? I don't give free advice. And I would recommend that you don't either. I would recommend that you value yourself, your time, your energy, and your destiny on this planet such that you charge appropriately for what you bring to this universe of life, and that you only engage with people who value you at the level that you value yourself and are willing to stroke the check. Boom! That's a mic drop. That's a motherfucking mic drop. When I learned that simple lesson, I had plenty of time and plenty of money. You know why? Because you will stop fooling around with all those people who don't want to pay you, just want to drain you dry, energy vampires. You'll stop fucking around with them, and you will only deal with people who are ready. When you say the fee for my services is $25,000 short, they write the check, they give it to you, and we get started. Boom. I think I still have on my phone a picture of my very first client who paid me $25,000. That was a watershed moment for me. I was about to take it to a whole nother level and charge clients $100,000. I was about to hire a coach. How much was that program? I don't remember how much the program was. It wasn't that much. It was like 3 payments of $2,000 or something like that. Some program. This lady is fire. And she teaches you, I think her name is Catherine Parrott. She's a lady from Australia. She teaches you how to craft $100,000 offers. I was about to go in the direction of charging people $100,000 for coaching. I was about to go into her program when inner guidance said, "Is that really what you wanted to do?" I was like, "No, here's why. This is Money Monday. Here's why." Tammy J, I wish I had learned this years ago. Tammy, let me tell you, how you think I learned this from some hard sweat? Woo! Let me tell you, if I can save anyone from learning the way I had to learn all of this, because I'm a big doer, right? I get out there and pull the trigger and be like, well, that didn't work. So I pray that I can save anyone who's watching this from the trial and error. I learned most of this from trial and error. Okay, so now, here's why I did not go the direction of continue. I have two very important reasons why. I have a spiritual reason and I have a financial reason. Two reasons why I did not continue on the trajectory that I was on. Many years ago, I charged like $99 for coaching and $500 for coaching. And then I remember my first $3,000 coaching program. That was a huge leap for me many years ago. That was a huge leap. Then from $3,000, $5,000, and $10,000, and $25,000. I was going to continue on that trajectory. The next normal leap would have been 100,000. That's the next normal leap. And so, of course, came to me because the universe is going to send you everything that supports you wherever you're going. If you want to be a bank robber, it's going to support you in becoming a bank robber. The universe is not telling you what you should and should not do. It is matching your mind. Your mind is making it up. So if your mind says, I want to be a bank robber videos will start popping up on YouTube. I got to figure out a getaway car. You'll find a getaway car. Because whatever you focus on expands and thoughts are magnetic and it's just drawing those thoughts to you and it doesn't have a judgment faculty that says you shouldn't want to be a bank robber. Stop it. You're going to find out soon enough by karma, just like America is finding out now, when this whole circle completes, you're going to find out when you're sitting in a jail cell, maybe robbing banks wasn't the best thing, but it's going to let you play out that whole experience. And indeed you ought to. If that's the experience you need to play it out. Now, so here I was on the trajectory of charging $100,000 to my clients. Two reasons why I did not continue in that trajectory. One, Marlo, mwah, love you, Marlo. One is for spiritual reasons. Spirit showed me that I was not to be coaching because I don't want to keep going on a trajectory that I think I should be on. I desire, Stephen Covey taught these two different tracks. I desire to be on the track that's most highest and beneficial for me and all involved. And sometimes that's not the track that you're on. And sometimes it could have been the track that you're on. And now at some place, you're supposed to transition to another place. Okay. So what was the universe showing me? The universe was showing me. That's why I was doing Big Book Empire, and I love Big Empire, and I love teaching people about writing. I love all that. And I was going to have a very nice program for it and then have a higher level program of $100,000. Spirit showed me that first and foremost, I am here as a spiritual teacher. That's number one, first and foremost. So the mystery school and magic and all that comes with consciousness must be my main focus of teaching. That's number one. Or if I'm teaching something, that I'm teaching it through that lens, okay? The second reason why the universe showed me that this is not what I want, when I say what I want, the true me, the true self, like the mind wants a lot of things. I'm talking about the true self, is because if I take on a $100,000 client, I still am living paycheck to paycheck, just at a higher level. Ooh, I'm going to say that again. Real estate people, you sell a house, you are still living paycheck to paycheck because your next paycheck is when you sell another house. Boom. Okay, you got a $100,000 pay. People will consider that success. People consider me very successful. $25,000 clients, got many of them. $10,000 clients, got some right now. That's like, wow, that's successful. No, that's living paycheck to paycheck. And I did it for years. Now, and do I want to keep doing that? No, because what if I don't want to get the next $100,000 client? What, you gonna be out of money? No, that's not acceptable. Now, even though I have investments, I have Bitcoin, y'all know I got on more cryptocurrency. I got some coins I never even heard of. I have all these coins that I never heard of. Why? Because I followed which one is it? I followed number 1, I followed number 2, and I followed number 4, and I followed number 5. These principles gave me all of these big cryptocurrencies. Why? Because below this vid, you will see a link. Spill the knowledge, baby. You will see a link to the crypto exchanges that I use. And one of the crypto exchanges that I like, when I refer someone to the crypto, you need to get this because this is just great. When I refer someone else with my link and say, go try this exchange because my money is in there, I'm never giving you something that I'm not in. Okay, I give the link to someone and say, hey, use this exchange to buy your crypto. They take the link from me, they open their account, they buy crypto. Whatever crypto they buy, the exchange gives me a little bit of it. So all the things that other people buy, the exchange gives me some of it. It's very interesting. So I go and look at my account. I cannot even tell you. Ripple, Brittany, you love Ripple. I hate Ripple, but that's another story for another day. That's a crypto discussion. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. That's a whole nother discussion. Anyway, so that's just it. And I never expected that. I didn't know that was going to happen. That was sort of a side effect of following these principles. So these principles work. So let's go back to, here's what takes you out of living paycheck to paycheck. I don't care how big your paychecks are. You are a real estate agent. You just had a settlement on a house. I was into real estate. I was doing real estate investing. Sit down, great deals, sold a house that I bought and made $30,000 at the settlement table. Great. And then what? You invested, you pay off debt, you make your life better. And then what? You got to do it again. And what if I don't feel like doing it again? You see, that's still paycheck to paycheck. You want automatic money. I call it sleeping on the beach, sitting on the toilet, sexing my boo money. You want money that's coming while you're sleeping on the beach, sitting on the toilet, sexing your boo. That's what I began to focus. I shifted my awareness. I shifted my attention and my intention to put it on, not these big, huge paychecks that kept coming in. I shifted it to automatic money that keeps coming in all the time, regardless of what I do. I think I'm going to go and screen share. I want to show you something. Because I believe you ought to see this. I'm going to show you something. And I'm going to show you something I've never shown anyone. And we're going to go and screen share and I'm going to show it to you and you're going to love it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Let's go and screen share. You're going to love this. Okay. Hold on. Hopefully you can see my screen. Let me see. Yep, you can see my screen. Okay. Do you see what this is? I just wrote into my KDB Publishing, my Kindle Direct Publishing dashboard. I wake up this morning. Here's today's estimated royalties so far already, 2 books sold, 154 pages read on Kindle Unlimited. If you don't know what that is, just look it up. And it's already royalties started coming in. Here are the top sellers. Now let me show you something about this. Okay, let's look at this. Do you see this is daily? Here's June 1st. Books sold on June 1st. Here's June 2nd. Here's June 3rd. Here's June 4th. Here's June 5th. Here's June 6th. Here's June 7th. Here's June, oh, we just started June 8th. June 8th is today. I share that with you because you want money coming in every day, every moment of every day, whether you work or not. Today, how many people watched my videos? I don't know. Am I getting paid for it? Yes. How many people buy my books? I don't know. Am I getting paid for it? Yes. How many people are reading my books on Kindle Unlimited, didn't even buy the book? Am I getting paid for it? Getting paid for every page they read. Lovely. Do it once, keep getting paid over and over and over again. I don't want to do it once. I don't want to do it once and get paid once. I'm out of that game. That's why I'm out of coaching. Because guess what? Every single day, you can just have money coming in every single day. How to Be a Christian Witch. I think in one day that book made something like $600 and some odd in one day. And will make thousands in one day. One book can make hundreds, thousands in one day. Are we getting this? Are we understanding this? So you just get to choose how you want to live your life. In the Wealth and Wellness Vortex, I'm going to give you 2 more examples. Currently, you can become a member of the Mystery School and you can study from home. You don't have to go anywhere. This is what y'all have been asking for. When is the Mystery School coming online? Well, here it is now. Jump in. Called your bluff. Called your bluff. So go to Christian Witches right now. The link is going to be below too, that we're initiating witches and we start week after next on June 20th on the summer solstice. Now, you can come into that program by either paying monthly or you can pay once. From your perspective, you can pay once and pay for the whole year for college, for your higher learning, or you can pay monthly. On our end, if you pay monthly, that's regular recurring income, or you can pay once and that's income coming in. The recurring income is coming in month after month after month after month. For setting up systems that can serve maybe 100 people rather than one client who pays you 100,000. Leverage, 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 leverage. Number 2, if you're in the Wealth and Wellness Vortex with us, which is our Facebook group, the Wealth and Wellness Vortex, where I teach wealth and wellness using our online shopping club, Zoom Princessa, you'll see the whole thing. Summer solstice, you'll see the whole thing at christianwitches.com. So the link is going to be below here. Go to christianwitches.com right now, click on initiation, and you're going to see the whole thing. Okay. Now, in the wealth, everything will be linked up below this vid when we're complete. My assistant will have that done by tomorrow, within 24 hours of the show. Now, with the Wealth and Wellness Vortex, we have an online wellness shopping club. I think all of you have heard about the online wellness shopping club. And our online wellness shopping club is very simple. It works like Amazon. And just like I gave you all the links to Amazon, and if you go to Amazon, you order, Amazon pays me, same thing. The online wellness shopping club, if you go there and buy something, you buy it again, and you buy it again, and you buy it again at your short store. Every time you shop there, it pays me. That's what I swapped out for. I swapped out living paycheck to paycheck, even though the paychecks kept getting higher. And I swapped it to recurring streams of income that happen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Do it once, get paid over and over and over. See, I write a book once. How many times can we sell it? Millions upon millions, billions. How many times did J.K. Rowling sell a book? Harry Potter, she wrote it once, billions. first billionaire author. She wrote the book once. Then she wrote the next one once. She wrote 8 books, I believe. Or is it 7 in the series? Once. Became a billionaire. I like that. I like those numbers. Next. Number 13. Let's conclude with 13 and 14. While teaching others to achieve success, I have demonstrated that I can make my philosophy work for myself and as well practicing what I preach. Okay? I'll say that again. Say it with me. While teaching others how to achieve success, while I'm teaching you how to achieve success, these are not empty words because I have demonstrated. What does demonstrated mean? Demonstrated means you did it. I have demonstrated that I can make my philosophy work for myself as well, practicing what I preach. That's what we're missing. We're missing the demonstration. We got a lot of talkers online. We got a lot of people talking about a lot of shit. We got to see a demonstration. We've got to see you stand up and live your life of success, whatever that is for you. Number 14, then we're done. I wrote out number 14 on the whole page. Here's number 14. I am so, say it with me. I am so thoroughly sold on the work in which I am engaged that my enthusiasm, woo, baby, over it becomes contagious and others are influenced by it. Ashe. I put ashe. Do you see that? Let's say it again. Let's say it together. I am so thoroughly sold on the work in which I am engaged that my enthusiasm over it becomes contagious and others are influenced by it. That's it for today. I love you, LoveTubers. I love how you show up. I love how you've committed to being your best self. I love how you've committed to being in the vortex. And as Abraham says, launching your missiles, your rockets of desire from inside the vortex. I love it. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. And I'll see you tomorrow at 12 noon on Freedom TV. KAISI out. Peace. Oh my God. Love you.